Once upon a time, there was a lovely little girl called Little Red Riding Hood. She had this name because her grandma gave her a little red hood, and she wore it every day. Her grandmother loved her very much. One day, her mother said to her, "Little Red Riding Hood, please take this basket of food to your grandmother. Please be careful on the way and do not leave the path." "Don't worry, Mom, I'll be careful," said Little Red Riding Hood to her mother, and set out on the way to her grandmother's. Her grandmother lived in a village on the other side of the wood. As Little Red Riding Hood entered the wood, a wolf met her. She had never seen a wolf before, so she didn't know they were dangerous.
Good day, Little Red Riding Hood. My name is Wolf. Nice to meet you.
"Hi, Wolf. Nice to meet you too."
Where are you going, Little Red Riding Hood?
To my grandmother's house.
Where does she live?
She lived in the village on the other side of the wood over there. It's the first house in the village, replied Little Red Riding Hood. The wolf walked next to the Little Red Riding Hood and then said,
Look at those pretty flowers. Why don't you pick some for your grandmother?
Little Red Riding Hood looked and saw all the pretty flowers. She ran off the path and started picking a bunch of flowers for her grandmother. Meanwhile, the wolf ran straight to grandmother's house and knocked on the door. "Who's there?"
Little Red Riding Hood,
replied the wolf.
"I have some food for you. Please open the door."
Grandmother opened the door. The wolf quickly jumped in and pushed grandmother into the closet.
"Help! Please let me out!"
Be quiet and stay in the closet.
The wolf put on grandmother's dress, cap, and glasses, and got into grandmother's bed. After Little Red Riding Hood had picked a big bunch of flowers, she finally arrived at grandmother's house. She saw the open door and called out, "Good morning!" There was no answer. She slowly went into the bedroom and saw her grandmother lying in bed, looking very strange.
"Oh, grandmother,"
she said.
"what big ears you have!"
"All the better to hear you with, my child," was the reply.
"But grandmother,
"What big eyes you have!" she said.
all the better to see you with, my dear,"
said the wolf.
"But grandmother,
"What large hands you have!"
all the better to hug you with."
But, grandmother, what a terrible big mouth you have!"
all the better to
Eat you with.
The wolf jumped out of bed and went to eat Little Red Riding Hood. She shouted loudly and tried to run away. Just then, a hunter was passing the house. He heard Little Red Riding Hood's cry and went into the house.
"Go away, wolf!"
said the hunter. He pulled out his bow and shot the wolf. The wolf ran away, and Little Red Riding Hood and her grandmother lived happily ever after.